From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Play fake, Darnold.
Oh, I missed the sack.
This is about 29 yards on first down. And that's good for a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Seattle
That was
touchdown.
so slow.
The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
Oh.
Just like they drew it up in practice.
Says you wrote a cow. That starts that paper was so important. It sets tone for the rest of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Blair is the kickoff for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up.
You gonna chase my route? Oh, okay.
And that pushes him back.
Yeah, I like that.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to
You
go.
could woke me up
Let
with
that
that.
pass rush get home.
On 3rd down, Herbert finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep.
Home trip's right.
Trying with Hampton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
That big 4th down call is how we close to SoFi right after this.
Yeah, we route chaser. Yes.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 1st down here. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Yeah.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yeah, route chaser.
Hampton now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the 23-yard line.
It's Hampton on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
59, set.
3rd and long for him here.
No! Don't stop my man from running the route. Come on, guys.
And the Seahawks will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Come on, bro. They're going to stop my man from running his route, bro. Come on. Whatever.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody
Hey,
a little bit
stop my
more
man from
bounce
running his
offensively
route so he
because
can
you
get a
also
kick.
know
Come on, bro.
it set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Yeah.
He did
Right
well
back
to
to
shake
the
off one
line.
tackle partner, but the next one got it. He's going to lose yards. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10, Darnold. Got his man, it's Cup over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call in 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Darnold looking to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
First down, Seattle.
Looking inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. They've got to regroup for second down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Myers' kick is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Man, people play what's going on, bro? What's that going on?
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
What in the fuck you got going on, bro?
Running money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
One last play before the break.
I'm over to the second helper.
Final throw before the break. He throws a bullet to the center. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Strike from the back, cash posted in the act. Got to hit the club, people mobbing all day. Awesome, awesome. Look around the club.
Second half, we've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Running it with Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Not a bad play by any means. There's room for more. They know it.
Break it down, break it out, break it out, break it out.
On the Seahawks 33-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Herbert back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end.
Oh, that's
now
what
it's
you
3rd down.
Okay, then, yeah. That's nice.
As that pass falls to the
I know,
ground,
I wonder
you
what
can
the
just
fuck you was
sense their
doing.
desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Into the hands of Ganson. He's going to take this down to the
There you
11-yard
go,
line.
man. I was wondering what the fuck you kept on
Trying to get
picking.
set.
22 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
59. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert on first down. This one's caught. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Lamb McConkey with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on second.
Oh!
He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the
Oh,
field
no,
in
you
one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They motion Cup over right. From the red zone on first. A throw right side finds Cup. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now an inside give to Walker. And second down, only third down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Running for it, it's Walker. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camps I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here's Darnold to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
80. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't
Where's
moving up.
the
They're
ball,
gonna
bro?
drop it.
Why the leak so slow?
Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 44-yard line.
80.
Throwing now, Herbert. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This is complete. It's Davis. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 15. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Walker now from the gun. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They've got a man in motion. He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10.
Come on. All right, man.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 8 at the end. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
On the return, here comes Davis. 5.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. To throw, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This one falls incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Lavakaki. So now it's going to be third and long.
They missed your quarterback. That's a throw. It's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. They've got to go for it in a spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Lion.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Todd, nice game left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. All set to go now from the 35.
Chargers, first down. First and 10.
Now Herbert again.
35-yard line.
Comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Herbert to throw once more. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So we're still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Chargers, 22. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Walker running to the right. He cuts outside. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And finally, Brock, they...
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need, yeah. When I was young, it's not my problem, it's not my
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you know.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
319!
He'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
58, 26.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Steady.
Here's Taylor to throw. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Throwing off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there, looks like they're going for it. Here we go, 4th down with Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
Here we
The
go.
Jets will line up for a
Panther
2-point
60.
conversion.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7.
Steelers 7.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Rodgers off the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
2nd and 17.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 8-7 the score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they do it. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 2. 18 Cardinal. 18 go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock gets third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Come on, come on. Set. Check the Eagles, check the Eagles. Gravity Razor, Gravity Razor.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. He connects downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. One connects. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead to 8.
15. Steelers 7.
Lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Go to 58.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That type of play right there, Brock. Who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
The Steelers will line up.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. The This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To the air, Taylor. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Now it's Taylor. And he's got it. Come the end zone, so the touchdown and the two-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
258.
To throw, Rodgers. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Time for plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Moore.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that